Hello, welcome to Civil Structures. This is part of our Revit class. In this class, I'm going to show you how to set your levels in Revit. Well, setting your levels is the first and one of the most important things you do before you start modeling your project in Revit. Now, let me open up a new drawing. Go to New, go to Metric Architectural Template. Okay. Now, when you open the Revit drawing space, you're going to have something like this. Now, to set your levels, you can quickly go to any of the elevations, either east, north, south, or west. So I'll be using east for now. Then when I open to my east, I have only two levels already set here, but I'm not going to be using them the way they have been set. So I'm going to set it in our own way. So I'm going to show you how to set the level for a bungalow and then for a story building. Now, if you want to set level for a bungalow, you can decide to set just 3 levels. One will be your level 1. One will be this level at 0. The level at 0 is our ground level, assumed ground level. You can click on this and then type assumed ground, or let's use the short term, assumed ground level. Yeah. You like to rename the corresponding view, you say yes. This will make it possible so that when you go to your notes, you see what you've already set or edited there. And then if you also go to your south, see the same thing at west. So anything you edit in any of the elevations, you see it on the other side. So I've set my assumed ground level. Now I want to set my foundation level. Foundation from ground level for a DPC is 2 feet, that is 600 millimeters. So I can type LL, that is short key for level. I'll come to this tip, click here, go to the end, and drop it. Then I highlight this, open up this, click on this, type 600. Now this seems to be overlapping with one on top. I can click on this add elbow and then drag it down so as to separate it. Then I have my bottom foundation. Yes. Then the next level I'm going to set is my ground level, my floor level, my ground floor level. So you can decide to bring this down. So, and I want to use a DPC height of 600 millimeters. So I can decide to click on this guy, type 600 here, enter. So it's overlapping. I'll add elbow, drag it up, leave it. So come here, type ground floor level. Yes. So this is my ground floor level. Next thing, you can highlight this, click on create similar, or I can use LL and activate my level. Now the next level I want to create is my roof level. So come here, drag this, and drop it here. So this is going to be my roof level. For the top of my walls from the ground level, I like using 3200. So you can type 3200 here. So you can decide to use 3000 on your own, any other height. I like to use 3200. So come to this guy, click on this guy, and then type in roof level, enter. Yes. So this is what I have. So from my ground level to foundation level is minus 600. From my assumed ground level to my ground floor level is 600. From my assumed ground level to roof level is the distance between assumed ground level and ground level plus the distance between ground level and the roof level, that is 600 plus 3200. That is this 600 plus 3200 give me 3800. So whereas the distance between each of the levels is what you see at this part, the distance between each of the levels. But what you have here is the distance between a particular level and the assumed ground level, which is 0.0. So that is why you have 3.8 here, but when you highlight this, you see from here to here is 3.2. So this 3.2 is from roof level to ground level, while this 3.8 is from roof level to assumed ground level. So this is how to set a level for a bungalow. So having set a level, you can go on and start drawing from your ground level, ground floor level, since that is where you draft your floor plan. Now, if you go to your west, the levels are already set the way they should be. Now, you can also set at other elevations, south, add elbow, move it where it's supposed to be. Do the same for north, add elbow, move it. Same east, add elbow, move it. Now, the next is how to set level for a story building in Revit. Now, in setting level for your story building, the levels for a story building will vary depending on how many stories you want to build. Assuming you want to build, you want to design a house, maybe a story building of, let's say, 2 stories, and then we know that normally the regular story building, the foundation height um, is usually 900, which is 3 foot. Then when you add the structural pad, you now have 1350. So, but for the block work, for the foundation trench blinding up to the ground level, usually um, 3 foot, which is 900 millimeters. So because of that, we're going to increase this to 900. Then our ground floor level, we can leave it this way. Then this is no longer going to be roof level since we're designing for 2-story building. Assuming we want to design 1-story building, this is going to be our first floor now. First floor. Yes, first floor. Then the next story on top is going to be our roof level. And the next level on top will now be our roof level. Yes, and then we can edit the height to 3200 as well. So this is how to set level for a story building. Now, if it's going to be a 2-story building, you can just quickly copy this here, and then move the roof level upwards. Name this to second floor. Then you impute the distance 3200, and the one above it will now be our roof level 3200. So this is how to set level for a 2-story building. For 3-story, 4-story, infinity, the same process. So that's that for how to set level for a story building bungalow.